Hello everybody. Here's a video I just wanted to kind of get up and film, another story time video, because this whole quarantine thing's making my head go crazy. And I'm just sitting here looking at the back of my Windmure saying, not my Windmure, my Duracraft, saying, oh, that looks like a Windmure, but it's a Duracraft. Kind of cool, I guess. But, we'll go, I was talking with fan collector Windmure 1993, and, on one of his videos I commented something about a Windmure fan that his grandma had that was a special edition model, and I saw one actually before in person, but he actually asked me where it was, and I replied it was one from my school out in Illinois, which I don't know why. I looked at it and I realized it was wrong, and I actually saw not one but two of them at a family friend's house, and my dad's friend's house when I was really young. Actually, my dad's friend's parents' house. Not at the school. The one I was referencing to at the school was like a Climate Keeper or something. I think it was a Climate Keeper. It was a really cheap fan. But I don't know why I replied that. I think I was tired when I said that. Yeah. But I wanted to make a storytime video of that because when I think of fans, especially old ones, and the Lasko 3733, that memory always comes back to me of that place. And same thing goes with a bunch of other fans I know of, like oscillators, especially box fans, old Lakewoods, just to name a few, because this house had a lot of really cool fans in it. So we'll just get onto it, and I'll just go in order of what fans I remember. The first fan I remember was actually walking right in the door. Keep in mind, we actually went, I'll talk about this and come back to that part, but I was probably about 6 years old at most when this happened. My dad has a friend that he went to college with, and they were going over to her parents' house. I think my mom was with me. I'm not sure if it was just me and my dad at all. I remember is we went out there late at night, and we went out for ice cream afterwards. This was in the summertime, probably around 9 or something, because it was really crazy dark out there. But, yeah. Something I really remember and care about way more than the fans is their garage door opener, which was a Allomatic. It was avocado green and had this really cool wood grain logo on the side that said Allomatic and had like these lightning bolts shooting out from the logo. That was a really cool garage door opener, but I remember that way more than the fans, and I'm still looking for one. My friend actually had one when I was out in Illinois, but besides that, I never saw another one again. But back onto this video thing, that's fan related and not get off topic or anything. But the first fan was a Lasko 3733. This one was pretty rusty, and the handle on it, the handle was really yellowed, the knob was also really yellowed, and the grill I think was broken in one spot. But all I remember is it was really loud and I was scared of it and I wanted to get away from it. But this was right in the entryway, like blowing down like the hallway or whatever. I just thought it was a cool fan, so I just looked at it and I was like, oh, that's cool. Ever since then, I always made references to that fan. Whenever I think of a 3733, I always go back then. And the reason why they had all these fans out is that their central air failed. They had a central HVAC system. I think it was an older one, but it failed, so they had fans everywhere. But yeah, another thing I remembered was, off of that was the living room, which was like right off to if you're walking in the door, you see the 3733 like over here. You would go straight and you would go over this way. And there's like a big entrance into the living room. There was like spotlights, it had brown walls, brown wallpaper, TV that I tried to turn on, but I got in trouble for trying to turn on. And then right next to the love seat, which is a two-seater couch. I don't know why they call it the love seat. It must be really lovely. There was a stand fan there. This stand fan was a Windmure. And this was that special edition Windmure I was talking to Windmure 1993 about. This fan was a 16-inch fan from Windmure. It was the same thing as like the KASH 16. I think I got the model number right. I don't know. But it had... it was one of those, but it was black, all black, except for the grill. The grill was like a gold color, like a brass ceiling fan. It was like the color of the motor housing on that fan. I can get this back. It was like that color. And then the blade, I believe, is like a translucent gray color, or translucent black, I can't remember. And then the logo in the center of it, it had like the small thing like in the corner that said Windmure in the cursive font. And then after that was like the free little vents. And then above it, it was like 16-inch oscillating fan limited or something like that. And it was in gold. It was in gold letters, and I think I'm not sure if it said limited or limited edition or special or something like that. But that word was in cursive font. That's what I remember. I thought it said Windmure again, but I didn't. I don't know why, but I think I was viewing it wrong. But there was that fan. It had free speed settings on the back of the motor housing. Right next to it was the oscillator. Unlike the other Windmures, I think have like the vents that go out like this along the bottom. They were just straight up and down on the back of the motor housing cover. I think there was a silver sticker on the back of the motor too that had like the model information on it, but I can't remember that so well. The black grill, the back side of the grill and the front side, they were both like the metal grills, and they were like the ones that were kind of close together, like the child safety grill, and those were also in that brass color. It was a beautiful fan. I would love to find one. And then the pole that went up between like the bottom of the fan to like the black base, that was also that brassy gold color too. It was a pretty fan. It really was. So they had two of those. There was another bedroom, and this bedroom had had one of those early 2000s Lasko desk fans. It was like the Performance series with the big, ugly plastic cyclonic grill thing. Yeah. Had free blades. That one I don't think worked, but I don't really know. I really have no idea. But it was just there. I don't know if it moved there or not, but yeah, it was there. Yeah, kind of cool, I guess. Don't really know what to say about it. I think it had gray blades. I know it had the Lasko logo with the wavy K on it. It had one like knob in the center of it. It was like free speeds. And then the bedroom next to that had the other Windmure stand fan. This one I remember was really dirty. They actually let me, there was a bunch of little girls in there that were about the same age as me. One that was a little bit older was probably about my age right now. And she, I showed interest in the fan, and she showed me, like, here's a knob on the back of it. You pull this up and down and oscillate it. Hey, you can move this to change the speeds as free speed settings and other things. That kind of got my fear over fans when she showed me how to use that kind. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. But she showed me some things about it, and it was said it was her fan and stuff. On the front of it, where, like, right where, like, the special writing was, there was a Hello Kitty sticker. I remember that. There was a big Hello Kitty sticker with just Hello Kitty's head. I've never really liked Hello Kitty anyway. I still don't. But yeah, so I remember that, and it was covered up over like 16-inch oscillating limited or whatever it said. But the little bottom part where it said Windmure and the free vents on the bottom, those were still there on the front logo. So yeah, that's pretty cool. She also had, on the back of the motor housing, she had like the colorful beads hanging off of it. Like, I'm not sure, but you can see these beads right here. She had some of those that were hanging off the back of the motor housing, off of like both of the knobs and things, or off the handle or something like that. So I remember that too. So that was kind of cool, I guess. The other, there was another fan in the kitchen. It was this was a Lakewood fan. I think it was a 3rd gen. The cover, the case was like a dark brown, and then the speed selector sticker on it was avocado green. I actually, this model 223 actually was able to find one at our fairground, and the guy, I asked him if I could take pictures of it, and he was more than welcome to. And after taking pictures of it, I think that pretty sure was the same exact fan that they had in their kitchen. The fan that they had in their kitchen was actually mint. There's no scratches on it whatsoever, no missing slats. I think there may have been some in the back row, but I wasn't paying so much attention. this was like propped up in like the back door, the back sliding glass door they had going out to like where the pool was and things. A really nice backyard. They had like a pool and then like an outside bar or whatever. It was a really nice house. Really big backyard too, actually. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But they had that Lakewood there. It was a really cool looking fan. And then in the basement they had a big metal Lakewood box fan. I'm pretty sure it was a square cornered fan. It was like a S something, like S23, S223. I think it had the metal blades, but it was that one was I can't think of describe what the color was. It was like robin's egg blue, like a light blue, like a K223. I think that fan could have actually been branded Kmart. I can't remember, like I said, off the top of my head. That one was also really dirty. The grills on it were plastic. There was a bunch of missing slats on the back side of the grill. I remember it had a little logo in the upper corner of the grill, like my P23 Country Air does. I don't remember what it said exactly, but I know it was blue, like a dark blue. So I'm pretty sure it was a Kmart. Don't know. They had that. They had a Duracraft stand fan that was black down in the basement. That didn't work. I actually played with that fan a lot when I was over there. I plugged it in and tried to get it to work. I was unable to do it because I had one of those child switches on it, like the fan that's right next to me. I guess I'll show it like this, and you have to push down this knob to actually move the different settings. Because if you do that, like this, you can't move it. But I had one of those. It was black, and I think it was a smaller one. I really liked it because it was like it was like this fan. Which actually didn't see this fan until later on in the life, but the reason why I like this fan is it's kind of similar to the one that's over here, and that was actually my first fan, which you just saw. But that was a pretty cool little fan. It had a lot of features on it. I'm actually running out of film, and it was pretty much the last fan. There was one other fan, which was one of those Aerospeed cool operators, the plastic Aerospeed fans. There was one of those in a I don't even know what it was, like one of the back rooms. Yeah, in the basement, the Lakewood was actually plugged in. It was an unfinished basement. There was a playset down there, like a train set, like a Thomas the Tank Engine thingy-majig. And I'm actually about to run out of film, so I'm going to have to end the video soon. But there was like a Thomas the Tank Engine set down there, and at the time when I was really little, I really liked Thomas the Tank Engine. So that was pretty fun. So I played around with those. There were some Barbie cars that were really cool. So that was kind of fun. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'll probably just have to end the video soon, because like I said, I'm literally almost out of film. I would like to go back. I know where the house is, so someday I'll ask my dad's friend, if she's still around, and see if she wants to give me the Windmures. But thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.